Hello everyone, xHedra here bringing you episode 32 of Forever Stranded, a mod pack by Gaming with Sheridan. So in the last episode, it was way too long. It was 50 something minute long, and the reason for that is I want to get so many things done to show you everything that can be done and that I want to do. But I have to start learning about keeping my episode a bit shorter and more reasonable. So just quickly, I'm going to go breed some of my animals, and then we're going to fix a couple of very big issues that we're having. In the last episode, I told you guys about the problem with the wood. Like I had a moment, an haha moment, and thought, "Oh, I know why it's doing that." But I never explained to you why, and actually never fixed it. So any of these ready to eat? Nope. So I must have bred them. Sorry. So let's go downstairs and show you what's happening. And it's really crazy. It's really simple and I just forgot about it. So we're putting wood into this to create planks. And the planks goes to this because it fills it first. I don't know why. And the wood doesn't get here because it always come here. But the planks are also extracted from here and brought into this ender chest, which is why my system is being flooded with wood upstairs. So what we're going to do, so I need one wood plank at least. Let's steal one wood plank from here. So what we're going to do is we're just going to stop it from going into the ender chest. It's that simple. So I need to add this restriction. And also on the top one, add the restriction here. So by doing this, the wood planks will no longer go here. So the second this receives wood and crafts wood plank, they'll go in here first because it's closest. It'll go in, and then the wood, once this is full with wood, it's going to start filling this with wood, and we shouldn't have any more wood plank going upstairs. I can't believe I forgot about that, and I was really sad because wasted a lot of wood and a lot of place. So if I now do this, and empty this one of wood and empty that one of wood, I shouldn't have any more wood coming into those empty space. And there's so much of it, it's crazy. But now I have a second problem to contend with. So let me grab an emerald upgrade quickly to put in there so that I can put all of the wood in there. And now I have 51 stacks of wood. The second problem is I wanted to create some tools, and so I took this out of the smeltery furnace, and oh, I got scared for a moment. I forgot that it would go here. Sorry. So I took this out, which means that this stopped working. When this stopped working, it stopped cooking stuff. And when it stopped cooking stuff, oh, but it's not full. I was expecting it to be full because of this. This should not have happened. Oh, I really don't understand what's going on here. What's the priority is 0 and the priority is 10 on that. I was expecting this to be full. Oh, not the seeds. I was really expecting this to be full, and I thought that's why we weren't getting any resource anymore. That's easy to solve. It's just a little bit longer because what I really need to do right now is I need to put a item filter, an advanced item filter, and permit only ingot going into there. And doing this means that I'm getting a ton of ores in my system that I don't want. So I'm going to have to address this pretty quickly. Let me just check quickly if we have an advanced filter. No, maybe in the ME chest. No, and what was the advanced filter again? Advanced filter. Just filter? I don't know why I didn't find it. Okay, so it's a Z-Logic controller with paper and redstone. So let's just do that quickly because right now our system's broken. So 1, 2, 3, 4. One zombie head. Oh, that was my last zombie head. Okay. Like I said in the last episode, I'm really starting to run out of resource. And paper, I thought I'd put some paper away, but I didn't have spots, so I put it here. 1, 2, 3, 4 paper. Now I'm going to need a solarium, which is in my tech and crafting chest backpack. So 1, 2 of these. I'm going to need 1 redstone, and I'm going to need 2 silicon. Silicone, where is it? Am I also out of silicone? Wow, okay. Do I have sand at least? How many sand do I have? 17. It's one of those things where I'm at a point where I'm starting to run out of a lot of resource, and I'm going to need to get some more and fix my things. And I don't want to spend the whole episode doing that, so I'll just do a little bit quickly to be able to fix the one big problem to begin with, and then we're going to go back to the episode. So here's the thing I want to do. Okay, I want to change how I'm doing my episode, because now we need to do a lot of, oh, there was one in there. Awesome. So let's just start the next one, but we have hours so we can continue, but I only took 3 paper. Sorry. So here's what I want to do for the episodes now. I want to spend the day doing exploration and looting, and spend the night doing crafting. And I want to do this until I get to a point where I have to start waiting on resource to do something. So let's craft the advanced filter like this. Perfect. And now I'm going to need 1 of each ingot, but I don't know if I have enough space to get 1 of each ingot. Although I don't need any of this, so I can get all of the resource that so that I can stop getting over swamped with resource. So I'm just going to move this right here, right there, and I'm going to get the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 type of ingot, and I'll just go downstairs quickly. Oh, I have to stop clicking on that one. That's not the right one. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to put a insert filter, and I'm going to say that I only accept ingots. Like this and that and this one. I hope I have enough. Yeah, I have enough space. I was just getting worried that I might not have enough space to put all of the ones that I wanted. So barely. There are 12 type of ingots, which means that now these dust, they won't come into that chest at all anymore. Never again. So I don't have to worry about this happening. And perfect. So now I'm sure that only the ingots are going to come here, and I can fill it with these. I still have some to take upstairs, so let's go upstairs to finish the cleanup. And we'll put all of this in, and I need to grab all of these, oh wow, we're talking multiple stack, all of these. Just make sure I have nothing else in there that I don't want. All of these. And I can put my carrot back in their spot. Perfect. So I fixed both my wood plank problem and my dust ore problem. Well, dust ore, I mean gravel or dust or powder, depending on which type. And I was able to fit everything in there. So now everything's fixed. So like I said, the time right now is -5, so it's night. So technically we're in crafting mode right now. Since we're in crafting mode, let's look at the quest. And last episode, I said that I wanted to craft the monster stop, so an attractor obelisk and an aversion obelisk. But again, I'm running ahead of myself, and before I forget, let's take a moment and calm down. And I want to give a proper shout out to one of my subs called xMax the Reaper, because he's the one who genuinely asked why I wasn't making an unbreakable tool to put in my farming station. And the reason for it is that I thought I needed to create the iron toolkit, which needed the pig iron, which I thought I couldn't get, and I didn't know that I could apply the other toolkit any level. And so I thought it was far away from being doable, because when you make a tool, if you put 1 paper, you get +1 modifier, which brings you to 4, which is 1 not enough. But because of him, I re-questioned everything, and I checked, and I did some testing and research, and you don't have, so if I look up the toolkit instead of iron, and you saw it in the last episode, any one of these that I craft, I can just apply to a tool. I don't need to do the iron first, then the gold. So the diamond toolkit, I didn't craft one yet, but it's prismarine. And if I look back here at the prismarine, I have a lot of prismarine. I have about, oh no, I have 1 stack and 59. So I don't have a ton of it, which is why I'm not making one now. Because when you look at the quest for the modifiers in Tinkerpow, I haven't unlocked that one yet, and I want to only craft one of these since I don't have that much prismarine. The reason I don't have much prismarine is I didn't set a sand line. I forgot about that, and I just been putting it off. But the moment I have enough ardite to create that one, I'm also going to create this one, and the ender is going to appear under, and I'm going to craft it immediately. So this is close to being done. For this, we need the wither, and the wither is something we're going to work on during the nights. And the big steam, I still haven't done my whole research on it, so I'm not ready to do that now. That's why I want to concentrate on the monster stuff. And these, I haven't done them yet because I want to get a better ME system before I start doing these. But this is the ultimate goal. The wireless crafting system with AE2 is amazing. But we're going to loot the meteor, and once we have all the loot from the meteor, we're going to start crafting all of these because we'll have the presses, which will make everything easier. So we need to create the 2 obelisks right now. So let's look at the obelisk. So we need to craft an attractor obelisk, which is pretty easy, and with an enticing crystal, and an aversion obelisk with a tormented enderman head. So the tormented enderman head needs an enderman head, obviously, and I still have one, so that's good. I'm going to take my enderman head, and I'm going to look first if I have a capacitor. I'm going to make sure that I have all the resources. So I'm going to need 3 solarium for the first obelisk. 3 solarium for this one, 3 solarium for that one, and 2 solarium for the head. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8. Then I'm going to need, what else did I? Oh, and I had an advanced item filter right here. Then I'm going to need 2 energetic alloy. Yes, I have that right here. 1, 2. Then I'm going to need a enticing crystal. Oh, I need a villager. Uh-oh. Okay. And I need a villager and an emerald. Let's just look quickly. Has the quest reset for the villager? The villager is completed, and can I do it again? Yes, 4 block of emerald. Do I have enough emerald to do one again? And I have 6 stack of emerald. Yeah, I'm pretty good on emerald. So let's craft the 4 block that I need. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's take that out. And let's detect and submit and claim the spawn villager. And now I'm going to need, not this here, I'm going to need the soul vial. So let's prepare this villagers for this 1831 coal coke. So not a super interesting one. I'm going to have to get rid of you. And I take it, and then I take an emerald. And we're going to go downstairs to the soul binder. Oh, sorry. Let's just look at the tormented enderhead. I need 2 bottled water and a basic capacitor because since I'm going downstairs to use the machine, let's do both at the same time. What's in here? Do I have water bottles? No, I don't. And do I have a capacitor? No, I don't. So let's craft a capacitor. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 1, 2. Capacitor. Let's get some glass to make the bottles. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I'm so low on glass. I'm going to have to craft. Oh, I'm not low on glass. I have 64 and 17 here. So like this, and oh, I already had a water bottle, so I'm just going to need a second one. Let's go downstairs and take care of business now and work on this quest. So before I go downstairs, let's grab some actual water from our infinite water source. Perfect, and now we can go downstairs. So the tormented enderhead in here in the slice and splice. 2, 1, water, and basic capacitor. Where did I put my other ender? Is it in my backpack? Yeah, and this machine is really cool. I'm going to put it in front right here. But look at this. You put a soul vial and an emerald, and you provide it with 4 level of XP, and look at it. It turns while it's doing its business. It's doing it very slow. Let's fix that somehow. Like this. The problem is the RF. The RF is being fully pulled from... Anyway, we don't need to make it that fast. Let's just have it continue at its normal rhythm, and we'll come back to it later because we can craft the other one in the meantime. So let's go back upstairs right here, and let's craft the version obelisk. So I'm going to need 2 more capacitors. So 8, 1, 2, 3, 4. Capacitor, capacitor. I'm going to need 8 iron bar and 8 iron. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now I can craft 2 of these, like so, and I can. I don't want to shift click it before, because if you look at the quest, this is the second part, and I don't know if it's going to detect it properly if I craft it second. So let's put that aside for a moment, and let's take a moment to also give a shout out to Considious Gaming for another tip and trick. While looking at one of my fighting video, he saw that I was using my weapon, and I panicked, and I was just going whack, 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 whack super fast. But when you don't wait for the hit to complete, it's easier to see on that one. It doesn't have time to recharge. Look at the middle of the screen. It doesn't go fully in. You're not doing a full hit. And when you're not doing a full hit, you're doing so very little damage compared to what you could do. So I'm going to have to be a lot more calm and composed when doing looting to make sure that I take full advantage of this and that I really hit the way that I should be hitting with the max power. Because what I need to do is take out the mobs, and if I don't do it in the proper way, I'm not going to take out the mob in time. The reason we had not set the destination marker in the city is that we were out of ender pearl. So now that we have some ender pearl, let's do that quickly, and I'm going to need more stick. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think that we're getting onto daytime. And if we're going on to daytime, it means adventuring. So let's just look at that. Yeah, perfect, it's done. So now the time is +1, it's daytime. It's really time to go adventuring. So let me store these away for now. And let's put the emerald down, and let's go do a little bit of adventure. And this time let's do it the intelligent safe mode. So what I mean by the intelligent safe mode, I mean no more Rambo craziness. Calm, composed, taking care of business in a proper manner. Oh, I'm out of lava here, so let's hope I have some lava somewhere downstairs, because for what I want to do, I need lava. And these are full, so that's not a problem. Lava, lava, lava. And let's go to the meteorite, where we're going to start fighting. So just give me a second, and we'll teleport right there. Oh, wrong one. And I said we'll teleport right there. And guys, I'm just going to log out and reload, because already you can see this is laggy, and I don't want to have lag while I'm fighting mob. So I'll be right back. And we're back. So let's give it a couple of seconds just to finish loading. And already you can see this is much better. Less lag, everything better. So I'm going to show you my real approach. Because, like I said, because I was making a YouTube video, I wanted to make it like super awesome and all Rambo-like. But this is not how I play. So first of all, I know that there's this big spot of mob spawning right here. So let's put some lava in there, so that whatever mob spawn will just die off from the lava. And there was another exit, where is it? Right here. Same here. Let's put some lava in here to make sure that no mobs come out of there. And we have one right there, and this one probably came out from, nope, not here. Let's just kill it with the boomerang. So I'm going to find a couple of holes, and the one that I even put lava in, I'm just going to close. And if you saw, the one that I put the lava ins are the one that are the closest to where I'm going to work and where I'm going to be digging. So let's close that off. No mob can come out of here. And where's the other exit? The other big exit is here. So I'm just going to let that one die of fire like this, and I'm going to try to close this fast. No, not fast enough. Well, yeah. So it's closed now. They can't come out of there anymore. So I'm safe from those two spots, and there's none from here. And I think there was another spot from somewhere here. Yeah. So same thing. Let's wall them off. And should I put lava in this one? Yeah, this one is high enough that I don't want to have any problems. So let's put some lava in there. Like so. So So now this is all block, which is amazing because it means I'm going to be able to work in peace and quiet. And I'm just going to look around to be careful, make sure that no one's coming. And I'm going to put these two away, and I'm going to grab my hammer. Where's my hammer that I made? Oh, I think I forgot the hammer home. So let's just quickly go back home, and I must have put it in a chest somewhere. Because we did craft that hammer the last time, and it's a super important part of my kit to loot this place. So it's not in here. Let's go look upstairs. Is it in here? No. Is it in here? Yeah, it's in here. Perfect. And that's the beauty of the teleportation frame. This is how fast we go back to everything. So like I said, I crafted this hammer because of this. Look at this, guys. I'm going to start from this corner. Et voila. This is how fast I'm going to be able to dig down into things. And do you see the spawners there? They're being taken care of by the lava, so I don't really have to worry. I'm still keeping a look around to make sure that I have no mobs coming upstairs. I might have missed a hole somewhere, but now I can work in peace and quiet. And I think I'm going to fully put a ton of torch on these spawners because I want to keep them. I want to be able to move them. And that's where I give a shout out to one of my buddy, Fuzzy Flux, who's also a video content creator. I've shouted him out a couple of times in my video. And what I like watching about his series is that he's doing like his first modded Minecraft play ever. Like he never played modded before. And it's funny to see how he's trying to figure out all the mods and how they work together. And he does a lot of research. And compared to me, where I'm on day 110 right now, I think he's like on day 300. He really works really hard at his playthrough, and he just puts in a couple of episodes here and there to show where he's at. And he teaches specific moment, and like he's a very nice person. He has a bit of a broken English, but I'm a French Canadian who has a good vocabulary, but I still have a somewhat broken English, and I'm still understandable. So he showed me something using spatial pylons. And what basically he does, and I'm going to put the episode in here, is that he puts them around the spawner and he collects them with a spatial chamber and he brings them to a mob spawner. And I haven't made a mob spawner yet in this playthrough. And I need one. And I need one with skeleton because I need to be able to transform them into wither skeleton to be able to get wither skeleton skull. And with a fully automated spawner and with these spawners being free, I'm going to get a ton and it's going to be super easy. So I'm almost at the level where I can do something with these spawners. So let's give me a moment. And we haven't seen one mob yet. This is the proper way of doing it. It might not look as exciting and might not look as adventuring, but let's be fair. On a difficult map like this where you don't want to die, this is really the proper way of doing it, and there's no other way about it. And that's what I should aim to do. I should always aim to show you the best way of doing something. And the funny thing is that if it's not the best way of doing something, well, I have now a lot of subscribers who comments a ton on my video and gives a lot of tips and tricks. And we're going to be able to make this better so that anyone watching my series will be able to benefit from this. And this is one of the things that I love. Okay, so I opened a bit too far and now I have this problem to contend with. So let's close just that wall. And that was scary. So it's always good to keep an eye on the minimap. But you saw how long I worked safely before having this issue. And basically all it is now is moving the lava around. Because it means that I should put the lava in that hole instead of in this one because I haven't gotten to this part yet. So let's take the lava and let's come up here and put it in this hole right here. So no mobs should come out of here anymore. And I don't know if you noticed, but as I've been doing this, all of the skystone has been coming into my hotbar into my backpack. And the reason it's been doing that is because of the modifier, the iron head. The iron head is incredible. It has the ability to, with magnetism, to bring everything into your inventory, which is really great. So I'm just going to make sure that nothing can spawn from this. And now I'm going to take the lava away, and I'm just going to look at it a little while to make sure that I am really safe. Because technically, with the amount of light that I've put on these, nothing should be spawning from there. And let's just leave it on a little bit. And I think that I'm good. So I can continue digging around here. Let's continue digging around here. And this will give me a skeleton spawner, two skeleton spawner, which is even better, a cave spider spawner, a zombie spawner, and another zombie spawner. So this is going to be a great setup, and they're all in a row. So they're going to be easy to capture and put into my mob spawner. And that should let me get a lot of loot and a lot of item. So this is what I intend to do. Like I've been telling you, this is done, and this is not done, sorry. This is, I'm starting to crack really hard into this meteorite. Oh, and those are the creeper spawners. So that's where they were coming from. So I'm going to be able to light those up and hide them. But now it's night. So like I told you guys, I'm going to go back to my base, and I'm going to do some crafting through the night. And we'll come back here in, well, after the night. And the episode's probably going to end with the crafting of the quest, and it's going to be done for today. So let's just go upstairs and let's craft the 2 obelisks, and we should be good for today. So let me go in my tech bag and grab the tormented head, the energetic alloy, the machine chassis, the solarium, and let's craft them. So first, the attractor obelisk, like this. And let's make sure it recognized it. Yes, and now the aversion obelisk, like so. And I'm missing 2 energetic alloy, but I have plenty here. 1, 2. And let's craft the aversion obelisk. So what these do is that I'm going to put one down just to show you quickly. First, I'm going to claim the quest, and it's kind of nice. 2 loot chests, 2 under. Oh, it's a choice reward. See, I can make a ton of this. I can make a ton of this. I can make a ton of this. And you guys seems to like the loot chest. So I'll take the loot chest just to see what's in it. So sorry, you put it down like this, and you need to capture whatever type of mob you want, and you put a soul vial in. And with the soul vial of the type of mob that you want, this has a range of 16. And I think it goes to 24 or 32 with a capacitor, and more with an octatic, and more with every level of capacitor. So we're going to be able to attract mob to a certain spot. But the interesting one is the aversion obelisk, because it means it's going to push away mob. And I want to try that in a city. I'm curious to see if I have an aversion obelisk, if it's going to make the mob that spawn go away from me and away from the obelisk. So that's something we're definitely going to be testing soon. So I'm going to put all of this away in the chest. We got all of this loot from the meteorite, so let's put it here. Let's open the 2 loot chests. 2 beehives and some great food. So I'm going to use the food because honestly I can craft whatever food I want right now. It's really a question of how much time I want to spend. And I'm just going to go put the beehive behind because I don't know why the bees are in this pack. I might not touch the bees at all ever. Oh, I'm going to take those 2 delighted meal. Like I said, it's just a time-saving mechanism right now. I can craft a lot of good food, and crafting food on a show is really not interesting, and none of you wants to see this. So I'm going to take all of these, and I'm going to use them as I need them. Unless some of you say that you have a problem with me trying to save some time doing that, that's my intention for the moment. So guys, this is going to be it for today's episode. And in my time lapse, I'm going to continue working. I'm going to do some fishing because I want to do the ocelot and the wolf quest. I'm going to kill a couple of cows, and I'm going to make sure that my whole sieving system is really correct. I'm also going to craft all of the witherproof glass that I need to set up my wither spawner, because in the next episode I want to continue looking through the meteor, but I want to complete the wither spawner. That's really important to me. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now!